Welcome back to Sean's Lockdown Journey. In this episode, I'll be showing you how to make a quick, easy and delicious pineapple beer. So don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. It's been a while since I've made an episode, but I've learned so many new awesome tips and tricks I'd love to share with you. Tip: you can use any fruit you like, except fruit that is high in citric acid, like lime, lemons, and oranges. The citric acid will destroy the yeast. As long as there is sugar, water, and yeast present, and you follow the step-by-step process, you can't go wrong. Let's have a quick chat about the ingredients and what my inspiration was when deciding on what produce to use. My main motivation was my budget. Prices of pineapples have gone through the roof again. So I went to my local grocery store and bought the cheapest fruit I could find. Apples, pears, some carrots, and just to keep things real, I bought 2 pineapples. Let's have a quick look at the ingredients that will make 40 liters of pineapple beer. We've got 7 kilograms of Granny Smith apples, 1 kilogram of pears, 700 grams of carrots, 2 very expensive pineapples, a handful of ginger for some flavor, raisins that will help to keep the fermentation process healthy. They are called yeast nutrients, as well as white sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, and we can't forget the yeast. Frequently asked question: what is the ideal sugar to water ratio? I normally go 1 kilogram of sugar to 10 liters of water. What type of sugar works the best when making pineapple beer? White, brown, caster sugar, Pick and Pay brand, Spa brand, they are all equal. They all do the same job. They all matter. So let's not discriminate. Jokes aside, I plan on adding this brown sugar, which is mixed with a caramel syrup, to add some additional flavor to my pineapple beer. And I've said it many times, the skin of the pineapple has yeast and fermentation properties. So I'll be adding the skin in with the mash. I plan on removing the seeds, stems and core because I don't want it interfering with my flavor profile. One handful of raisins, 1 tablespoon cinnamon, 1 tablespoon nutmeg. Liquefying the sugar and dissolving it 100% will really make the difference in the end. You want the yeast to be able to do its thing properly. Very important tip: don't forget to blend this mixture into a fine pulp. Next step in the process. I plan on cooking this mixture on a low heat for a few hours for those flavors really to develop. Then I'll let it cool down overnight, and tomorrow I'll add the yeast. Empty out the mash or mixture into the 40-liter fermentation vessel. The last step of the day is to top this up with some boiling water, let it cool down and rest overnight. It's day 2, the mash has cooled down, and it's now time to add the yeast. Before activating the yeast and adding it to my mash, I would like to give you a quick review on the different types of yeast. These different types of yeast will all do exactly the same thing. The main difference is the alcohol tolerance. Your high foam brewer's yeast and your baker's yeast will actually die as the alcohol percentage rises. Let's have a quick look at the prices. 7 Rand, 10 Rand, 60 Rand, 70 Rand and 85 Rand. Munich Classic is a yeast they use in wheat-based beer like a Weiss beer. It has an ABV up to 9%. You could use this for your pineapple beer. Saf Brew BE 256 is a dry brewing yeast. Perfect for ciders, ales and stouts. If you like your alcohol dry and strong, this is the perfect yeast for you. The Rolls-Royce of yeast. Champagne yeast. If you like your alcohol bone dry and strong, this is the yeast for you. It's perfect for wines and strong beer. That's why it costs 85 Rand a packet. Which one of these three will I be using in my pineapple beer? Well, I enjoy my alcohol strong and dry, so there can only be one, and that's the champagne yeast. If you would like to find out where to get hold of proper yeast, check out the link in the description box. I'll be activating the yeast like any other normal yeast in some lukewarm water, giving it a good stir and letting it rest for about 20 minutes before I add it to the mash. Tip: if you're a thirsty guy and you want to accelerate the fermentation process, go buy one of these aquarium heaters at your local pet shop, stick it in your fermentation vessel, and within 3 days you'll have a drinkable product. Don't forget to give it a stir once a day to keep the fermentation process going. We had some cold weather the last few days, so the fermentation process took a little bit longer, 5 days to be precise. When do you know when the fermentation process has stopped and your pineapple beer is ready to drink? Well, it's easy. The yeast will keep on eating sugar until there's no sugar left. So if you taste your pineapple beer and it's bitter and not sweet, it's ready to drink. The all-important taste test. The initial flavors are a bit aggressive, but then they are balanced out by some delicate fruit and spice. The aftertaste has a lingering flavor of pear and ginger. It's dry and strong and it tastes like nog. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching until the end. I would like to share some behind the scene information. Up until now, I've used my mobile phone to do all the editing work. This was the first video I used a proper editing software. I hope you could tell the difference. In the next episode, I'll be showing you how quick and easy it is to make your own alcohol distillery at home. So don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications. Stay safe and goodbye.